to hear the runaway liquor baron's extradition case today. The owner of the now defunct Kingfisher Airlines has been making headlines of late because of his presence during India's games in the Champions Trophy. Mallya was also booed by Indian supporters in London during India's match against South Africa. Mallya is wanted for defaulting bank loans to the tune of 9,000 crores. Vijay Mallya was arrested in April by London police on an extradition warrant after India launched the formal proceedings earlier this year. Vandana Sebastian is joining us with further details on this story. Vandana, it's D-Day for Vijay Mallya, another crucial hearing in the extradition case against him.
Well, the extradition case hearing, in fact, will take place today, today afternoon UK time. Remember, Vijay Mallya was arrested by the UK police in the month of April. He was then produced in the Westminster Court. He was then granted bail in about 3 hours after paying a bond of £650,000. Now, of course, this extradition hearing will give an indication about whether the United Kingdom is expected to accept India's case against Vijay Mallya prima facie. Remember, of course, India is depending on the UK-India extradition treaty of 1993. Extradition, of course, is not a very easy process. It is quite cumbersome. However, the Indian government has been following it up very hard, considering the fact that Vijay Mallya owns about 9,000 crore rupees to the state-run consortium of banks. We know as to what he ended up doing with his Kingfisher employees, about how they were unpaid for about 8 months, and then, of course, many of them had to lose their jobs because the airlines officially shut down. And on the other hand, what's made it extremely embarrassing for the Indian government is that Vijay Mallya has been brazenly making public appearances, not only at cricket matches but also at other events, at literature events like book launches, and which is why, in fact, the Indian High Commission has taken this into account and has asked the team management to explain as to who is responsible for handing over these tickets to Vijay Mallya and for inviting him to these events when he's an absconder in our country, when there's an extradition request against him. And of course, this sends out a very wrong message, which is why the Indian High Commission has stepped in.
All right, stay with us, Vandana, as we turn now to this next story we are tracking as well regarding, in fact, Vijay Mallya. The Indian High Commission sending an advisory to the management of Team India, telling the team to stay away from Mallya in each possible manner. The Indian High Commission London officials asking the Indian team management about Vijay Mallya, asking the team about Mallya's source for the tickets, asking the team who is inviting Mallya for the matches. Vandana Sebastian still live with us for further updates. Vandana, the Indian High Commission being forced to step in, after Vijay Mallya has opened defiance, after these incidents kept recurring despite outrage building up back home.
Well, absolutely. A lot of questions are also being raised about the fact how Vijay Mallya was seen at Virat Kohli's charity event. In all of these events, even at the matches, he's been openly seen speaking to ex-cricketers. They all are not, in fact, even maintaining a distance from him. They're all, seen laughing and talking to him. With a man who's an absconder in India, who owes the Indian government crores of money, with a man against whom there's an extradition treaty. So clearly, the Indian High Commission has decided that enough is enough. The team management needs to be pulled up for this because of the fact that Vijay Mallya seems to have the red carpet rolled out for him at all of these events. And meanwhile, Vijay Mallya tweeted regarding the same. He, in fact, when questioned by the media as to why he was present at a particular match, he went on to say that he was going to attend all the matches of the Champions Trophy. Clearly a man who thinks he's above the law and who's openly defiant because of the fact that, of course, as of now, unfortunately, the law hasn't been able to catch up with him. But, of course, hopefully, the court at the case at Westminster today afternoon will be some move in that direction.
All right, stay with us, Vandana. We're getting further reactions coming in on this story.
Yes, we are waiting for the government to get into India, but I don't know how is he allowed to go there, and nobody says anything about it. He's been promising us that he's coming back. When is he coming back to India? And when is he going to pay us our dues? After everything, also he's going in, Dr. Mallya is watching cricket over there. He's not worried about the people who are waiting for him to come back and, give something to us, what he has to pay for us.
Now, Indian cricket team represent, India and no other country. And I think when they represent India, people who have, done offences against the country and are not following its law should be boycotted. And I'm sure, that is what the Indian High Commission and the government of India may have felt. And that is the reason that they may have, issued this advisory to the team management.
NewsX is reporting this Mallya incident in Birmingham as well in London. So we are well aware about the incidents happening in London. Before leaving to the dinner, some key top management PCCI officials were also there. They checked all details, where Mallya is coming, what are the details. So they are well prepared before going to this dinner. The top sources also saying there was a general chit-chat about the Mallya. Indian High Commission in London wants to ensure nothing to do with the team management, nothing to do with the Team India. Some tough questions were also asked about the Virat charity dinner. That's important news coming from London.
Stay with us, Vandana, as we turn now to this